I hate technology.
You're starting out?
Welcome to the Taylor Talking Podcast. I hate technology.
It is difficult sometimes.
Like, what the actual fuck?
It's all good. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back to the Taylor Talking Podcast. It's been a while.
Been a long while.
A really, really long while. There are reasons for that. But we'll get into that later. We'll start with something a little more fun.
Yeah, let's start with something topical.
All right, so Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, neither of us are really fans of either of them. I mean, I listen to Taylor Swift if it comes on like my Amazon Music, but I'm not like searching her out to go play her music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, neither am I.
Exactly.
Oddly enough.
And yeah, Travis Kelce, I had no idea who he was before he even started dating her. So
Yeah.
But I'm not really a big sports person.
Sports ball.
Yay, sports.
Coming up next weekend.
I know. I do enjoy the commercials. The commercials are the only good part of the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Where did we watch last year's Super Bowl? I don't even remember.
Did we just go to a bar?
I don't even remember.
We must have just gone to a bar.
Jesus. What are we doing? What are we doing this year?
We're going over to my friend's place, remember?
Sorry, that jingling you hear is the dog.
The dog is playing with his hump bunny.
Being a psycho right now.
He has a toy that he vigorously has sex with. And then he snuggles it.
It's better for everybody that way. You know?
Yeah, he'll have sex with it, and then he'll sleep, and it's nice.
Family members' legs usually, they don't become victim.
He's never done that to anybody.
Yeah, because he's got the bunny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why
He's never done that to anybody. Anyways.
Yeah, so what did you have to say about the whole, what was the angle with the whole Travis Kelce?
I don't know. It's like a huge deal, and it's like for no reason. The thing that I think is funny is apparently there's a bunch of men that are all huffing and puffing about how Taylor Swift is ruining football when she's literally only shown for maybe 20 seconds in an entire 3-hour game.
20 seconds too long, Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Do you think because your name is Taylor, you feel a little bit of an emotional attachment to her?
Not really. Do you want to hear something funny though?
What?
So in 2013, I volunteered at the Grammys, and
did you meet her?
No shit, I met her. I was walking. This is gonna sound really cool. I'm about to name drop so fucking hard right now.
She was 16.
So I'm standing outside the green room where I'm supposed to be helping LL Cool J. And then some guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, can you go bring these water bottles over to Rihanna's room?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I can." So I'm going over there. I knock on the door. They open the door. It's Rihanna with Damien and Ziggy Marley. And when they opened the door, there was a literal plume of smoke. It looked like a fog machine. And that was really fucking cool. I forgot where I was going with this story.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So I drop off the water bottles and I'm walking back to the green room. And I look to my left, and sure as shit, I'm literally walking right next to Taylor Swift. And she did look really, really pretty, but she also looked really, really skinny, which I guess come to find out she had an eating disorder. But she still looked really good, and she performed, and she did really good. And I told her she looked really pretty, and she's like, "Oh my God, thank you."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You didn't say my name's Taylor too.
It took everything in me not to be like, "Oh my God, my name's Taylor also."
I suppose you didn't have a name tag.
Do you want to hear something great though? So there's 3 days of rehearsal and then the actual Grammy night, right?
Okay. Yeah, no, I knew that.
I wasn't, that was a rhetorical right, okay? So the very first day, LL Cool J literally came up to me because it was near where I was supposed to be working for that day. He's like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Cool J, blah, blah, blah. What's your name?" I was like, "Oh, I'm Taylor." He's like, "Hey, Taylor, nice to meet you." I was like, "Yeah, if you need anything, I'll be right out here. Just let me know, blah, 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 blah." That was the first day. I did not see him again until actual Grammy night. And he was coming down the hallway, walking the opposite way as me. And he literally came up to me and was like, "Hey, T, how's it going?" He remembered who I was, and he remembered my first initial.
That's pretty awesome.
I am not I don't know a lot of things about LL Cool J, but I was fangirling really hard.
Do you think he'd remember you today?
It would be really cool, but I would be very surprised. With all the people he meets and all the crowds he goes through, like I would be surprised.
There's no fucking way.
But like he is, like he's super nice. Like it honestly would not surprise me.
Yeah.
If he just like remembers everybody he ever met.
I've heard other stories about LL Cool J.
Hey, that's not what we're going to talk about today.
That's
Anyways,
cool. That's awesome.
So what are your feelings on the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift ordeal?
I have no feelings.
You kind of went into a big spiel about it yesterday.
Geez. That's because you were like wanting. I don't have any feelings, and the fact that
you said that you thought it was all like, yeah, just say everything you said to me.
Oh gee, okay, so it's kind of like Mean Girls, where what is it, Fetch?
Yeah, that's
like,
so fetch.
I feel the same way. Fetch, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are fetch to me. Like,
Quit trying to make fetch happen.
Quit trying to make it happen. Like, quit trying to make me give a fuck one way or the other about it. Like, it's, I don't know. And then we did have this conversation. Then we got a little, I don't know, some time passed, and then we talked about it again, and it was just like, you know, when you're. Why would it be the thing for any reason at all? Like, I've seen it in the past. Like, the specific example is Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. So, you know, this is not a new thing, but yeah, the way it's like kicked out there, and like stuff's different now with social media. I don't think TikTok existed when they were a couple at all, but
it had like Vine or something.
It's just a weird fucking deal, and I hate it being brought up because they're gonna force me to like.
Well, you know what it's to do.
And actually waste, my actual fucking time.
You know what it's really to do, right? It's to distract everybody from the multiple genocides that are happening right now.
I mean, there's I don't know if I agree exactly with that, but yes, I think it's being pushed or kind of pumped or elevated for some reason. I don't know what's going to happen. I've heard some crazy conspiracy theories about it, but.
Yeah, all the like number conspiracy theories and shit.
Yeah, there's that one.
All these people that look like tweakers counting all this stuff out. It's funny.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I don't know.
I will say some of the, like, I don't remember what they specifically were off the top of my head, but some of the number stuff was actually really weird. Like, some of them you're like, okay, like you're kind of fucking reaching for that one, but then others it's like, okay, now that's too weird to be a coincidence.
Yeah, man, it's the Illuminati, man. That's the primary one I heard. It's like, they're gonna use it. It's all scripted. The Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl. So, they're gonna, propose. They're gonna get married, or he's gonna get engaged at the 50-yard line.
There are conspiracy theories about Taylor Swift and how she's basically like a clone or like. Basically this one woman that used to be essentially like the queen of the Illuminati. I forget her name, but like the pictures of her literally look just like Taylor Swift, but like if Taylor Swift was like in her 50s. And there's a lot of similarities. Like, this lady loved snakes. A lot of Taylor Swift's iconography is snakes, and there were like the number 13 was big with her, and that's like Taylor Swift's number. There were a lot of other things about how she's basically like, like Get Out, where it's like the rich people take over somebody else's body. Like, that's basically like what this lady did with Taylor Swift, is what the really crazy people were saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all out there, though. You could go down the rabbit hole. But what sucks is that they even tried to create a rabbit hole that involves
What do you
shit.
think happened with Kanye? Do you think Kanye got cloned? He said if he ever disappeared and came back, that wasn't him. And Kanye's been a special kind of crazy lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I did see a news story where he went to, I think it was a basketball game in like a fucking hockey mask, like a Jason mask. Am I getting that right? Yeah, Jason.
His wife eerily looks just like Kim Kardashian. His wife looks just like his ex-wife.
See, again, this is all, we're going into this area where I don't give a shit.
I mean, this whole fucking podcast is about mental health and conspiracy theories, so...
Yeah, but the celebrity ones, it's like, I don't know. I guess it ties into deeper stuff.
Well, you can find a different podcast to talk on.
No, I get
that.
you. It's all connected, right? Like somebody's pulling the strings somewhere.
Yeah, the Illuminati, the lizard people,
the puppet masters, right? Okay, let's. We got something else we could talk about. Kind of like just happened to us. How about the dream stuff? This would be a good one to talk about.
So, Dream Drew likes to cheat on me.
Good. All right. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just have these really realistic dreams where you cheat on me or you like break up with me or something, and it like really sucks. But like, I don't get mad at you. I just get sad.
Right.
In real life, I mean.
How often does it happen?
Maybe like once a week.
Really? That often?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Really? I've been cheated on by like, 90% of the guys I've dated. So
I've been cheated on too by, I don't know what the percent is, but
I've also dated more people than you have.
That's true. I mean, yeah, probably. I'm gonna guess.
I mean, we've already been over it.
Have we?
Yeah, I've had more like serious relationships than you have.
And probably unserious ones.
Definitely unserious ones too.
Yeah, I'm pretty vanilla, guys. Pretty vanilla over here.
He's a manila envelope.
Yeah. Careful, they'll give you paper cuts, those things.
Anyways,
right.
Yeah, so I keep having these dreams. Like the other day, I had a dream where Drew... The weirdest part is... We were all in the house. Oh my god, my fish just went fucking crazy. He went and hit the top of the fish tank.
He's trying to get out.
Oh my god, that was insane.
He's trying to escape.
What the hell? I hope he didn't hurt himself.
Oh my god.
He's my little baby. Why did he do that? He's never done that before.
So happy. He's jumping for joy.
He just literally like went insane and jumped out of the water and slammed into the top of the aquarium. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Me, the dream version.
Yeah, I had a dream. We were in the house that I like lived in when we moved to Iowa, and my mom was there.
Oh god.
And like you just broke up with me in front of her, and you said that I was superficial and fake, and then I like found messages in your phone from this slut named Kat, and it was spelled C-A-T. And then, like a little bit later, I woke up and you were literally spooning my cat.
Yeah. So it confirmed it. Yeah.
You're cheating on me with my Kiki.
Yeah.
And then, literally, like the next day, I had the same dream, but like Kat turned into my friend Katie. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This whole thing is something like, I don't know.
It's definitely me, not you.
Well, okay. I get that to a certain degree.
Cheers.
It's definitely something that, like, people have said to me before, and...
Drew hates Dream Drew.
I get triggered.
Like, he hates Dream Drew.
Yeah, every time she brings it up, it's like, why are you telling me this? First of all, well, it's a combination. It's like, I don't get upset, but it's like, well, that sucks that you have dreams like that, because I don't have dreams like that very often. Like, I don't think
You don't normally dream about me.
I don't think I've ever had a dream like that, about you, but I'm trying to think if I've had dreams like that at all. But it just fucking drives me. It's like, whether it's on you because of your past whatever, or it's it's on you still, but it's like
it's definitely my mental
illnesses. If you
illnesses.
think that about me, then
no, I don't. Like, that's like, you're literally the only guy I've never had to worry about like cheating on me. It's weird. I don't know. I'm in a healthy relationship and my brain doesn't like it.
We joked about this for a while the other day, so we're kind of rehashing some of the stuff. But yeah, it's like, as a guy, at least me, we'll explore my my masculine fragility here. Like, as a white cisgendered male, I'm fucking, these days it's like, I feel, watching everywhere I look, just, be on your tippy toes, don't say anything wrong, You got to be that way.
People are like super soft nowadays too.
Yeah, there's
What's
that.
Tito licking the wall for?
I don't know.
Our dog's licking the wall. He has a smooth brain.
So,
No ridges or lumps. Tito. Anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, so, already kind of talking about this, it's like, as the male, we're kind of stuck as like it's a lose-lose situation. So if you bring it up to me, you're sad about it, and I would understand why. Because if I was having those kind of dreams, it would be kind of
And they're
fucked up.
so realistic. It sucks.
Yeah. So, and I can't, I'm just like, all right, I don't know what to do with it. And then if I were to have that kind of a dream, I don't think I'd bring it up. And I think if I did, you would get like annoyed, like, I can't believe you think that about me, or like, ew. It could go either way. Like, I can't believe you think I would sleep with like your buddy, like, I don't know, my friend Adam. Yeah. So
No offense to Adam, but
I had a dream that you banged my friend Adam. Like, I wouldn't wake up and tell you about it.
I don't like wake up and tell you about it. I'm just walking around sad, and you're like, "What's wrong?" So then I tell you I have a dream, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's stupid."
I don't know. There's been times where I wake up and you're like, "Dream Drew did it again." I'm like, "Oh, geez."
The funny thing is, my mom and stepdad go through the same thing. Like, my mom has dreams that my stepdad's cheating or leaving her, and
it's definitely not a new phenomenon.
She said it's funny because, like, Dream Jimmy tends to act up around the same time that Dream Drew does.
It's all Jesus. I know, and like, not to, but like I said, this is not the first time that I've had people tell this to me. Every time it's like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to say. And then, I don't know. It's not true, but
it's definitely not. Like, you're like the last person I think of when I hear the word cheating. We went to go see my parents last month for my birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna go see them again next weekend too, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My birthday was fun. We got really drunk with them.
Yes, we did. Oh my gosh.
We went out to dinner and we got a seafood boil. We split a seafood boil. And it was fucking delicious. Crab legs, crawfish, shrimp, and clams. And then, of course, the potatoes, sausage, and corn.
Yeah. Then we went and hung out at a bar where your friend bartends.
Yeah, my friend Shelby was the bartender. So we went out and had, I don't even know how many shots and drinks there. And then my buddy Patrick met up with us, and we went to the gay bar. And we were out until probably like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Lit as fuck. I woke up in the middle of the night, threw up my guts.
I forgot about that.
So, like, my parents had a trash can in the room that we were staying in because we stayed with my parents. So I'm like, sweet, bet. Throwing up all over the fucking trash can. Well, come to realize, it's a fucking wicker trash can. Like, literally a wicker basket as a so it all seeped through and went into the carpet.
Yeah, was not meant for liquids.
It was not meant for liquids at all, and yeah,
Kleenex that's about the extent of that trash.
Luckily, like, it was all liquid, so like I literally that morning I woke up and was like, I threw up. I need to shampoo your carpet. So I was like, "Where's your shampooer?" And then my stepdad was like, "Just leave it. I'll do it." I was like, "Are you sure you just want me? Like, that room's gonna stink if you just leave that there." But I was worried that he would forget about it and like not clean it up, but he got to it like basically after we left. I checked with Mom and was like, "Did he clean that up?" And she's like, "Yes."
So it's always an interesting night when we stay at her parents' house.
Oh, for sure. They like to party.
Well, they have animals. Like, they got some cats and a couple dogs.
2 dogs, 3. Oh, well, now they only have 2 cats.
One of the last times we stayed there, I made the mistake of leaving the door open at night when we went to bed. And they have this fucking panther.
It's a black cat. His name's Harley. He's like 15 pounds. He's a beast.
Huge. And he came in, and I had taken my clothes off and kind of piled them up neatly on the floor. And I was drunk. I mean, we do get kind of shit-faced.
We had done shots that night.
I wake up, and my clothes are just soaked. I'm like in urine.
And at first we were like, "Oh my god, did you like wake up and pee on your clothes in the middle of the night?" But no, it was like, it smelled like straight cat piss.
Yeah.
And so my mom was like, "Yeah, that was definitely Harley."
And then so that happened, and then this last time, you did puke in the room, but outside in the hallway
there was a pee spot.
And again, it was like, did you do it? I'm
No.
like looking at the pee spot because it was tiny. It was like
Jimmy knew that it was cat or dog pee, but mom was like, Drew, did you pee in the hallway?
I would have left a puddle. This was a very small area, the size of a dollar bill. Mine would have been like 50,
the size of a dinner plate.
50, like 20 dinner plates.
Oh my god!
Well, just empty your bladder in the middle of the night.
I have a very small bladder.
It would have been traumatic.
My bladder is like the size of a dinner plate.
A dinner plate?
Oh, well, not the bladder itself, but like how much pee it can hold. You know what I mean? I have PLI. You know this.
I know. Road trips are fun.
I just need to. Well, it sucks when we have to like leave early in the morning because then I need coffee, which is obviously going to make me have to fucking pee.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I think. What else did we do for your birthday? I think.
Well, we had plans to go out with my friend Rachel, but then we got hit with that massive snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
Because we live in Iowa and my birthday's in January, so I can never have any fucking fun.
Yeah, there's literally a blizzard, kind of like that, the same week of your birthday.
We got like
down.
16 inches of snow in some places. We probably got like 10 inches where we live.
Yeah, a lot of high winds. It was a straight blizzard.
It was
crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. We did not go anywhere. We did not leave the house. There was one day where it was so cold, we literally just looked at each other and we were like, fuck it, the dog can pee inside today.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think a couple of those nights it got down to like negative 30, stuff
Not
like
including wind chill,
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Now it's like, we're fine. We're going into spring. Yay! Puck's Tonyfield didn't see a shadow. Yay!
Yeah.
Did you know, I forget what state it is. I think it's like Texas or Arkansas or something. They do it with a possum.
I mean, any rodent will work.
Any rodent will do.
Gotta get a rodent. I believe a beaver is it a rodent?
I don't
might
know.
be. I don't know how that
A
works.
woodchuck and a groundhog are the same thing.
Oh God.
Imagine if the saying went, how much ground could a groundhog ground if a groundhog could if a groundhog could hog ground? There we go.
That worked, actually.
It did.
Was weird.
Oh my God.
Let's see, what else is new? We had some fun this weekend. I mean, we're wrapping it up. It's Sunday night, but...
we didn't do a goddamn thing this
Friday
weekend.
night, we went out to eat at
yeah,
a local Mexican restaurant.
We go literally almost every weekend. We've gone almost every weekend for the 2.5 years that we've lived here.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
It is such good food.
We went for her birthday, on her birthday.
Yeah. We were going to go to Cheesecake Factory, but we almost slid out on the interstate and it was starting to snow. So we were like, fuck it, we're just going to go back home and eat something near there. So yeah, we went to the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, that was one of those, should we go? And
then I started spinning out.
let's try it. The on-ramp, she did some Fast and Furious action.
Yeah.
Like answer to the question for us.
I wasn't even going fast. I was only going like 15 because I knew it was going to be...
It was treacherous out there.
Right.
It was.
So yeah, and then I started fishtailing and I was like, yep, I'm taking the next exit.
Yeah, she got the sombrero and the whole 9 yards.
They gave me a free shot.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and then...
it was so awkward because I was like telling you how I'm in the middle of existential crisis and I was like on the brink of tears and then they'd come over with a fucking sombrero and a shot and I'm like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Yeah. And then, so that was, a couple weeks ago. And then, this Friday, there was a guy that had a couple shots there.
My
he ended up being in some pretty bad shape.
Dude, there was a group, it was like 4 or 5 of them, and they must have all been like work buddies or something, because I think they were celebrating something.
I thought they had some kids with them. Didn't they have a couple kids with them? Or
I
no?
don't remember any kids being over there.
Okay, maybe not.
But yeah, they were celebrating something or something like that. I don't know. But they all had margaritas, and I overheard one of them saying that they had all done like 3 or 4 shots of tequila. So at one point after we had already ordered and received our drinks and food by this point, and homeboy like gets up to go to the bathroom and he can't even stand. His wife had to literally like put him over her shoulder and walk with him to the bathroom. She gets him through the door and then she walks back to the table. I'm like, this is not going to be good. He was in there, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes goes past, and there was a little boy sitting at a table next to us, and he went to go to the bathroom, and I was watching, because at this point I was fully invested. Like, Drew was in the middle of telling me a story, and I could tell you were getting annoyed because you didn't think I was paying attention, but
It's all right.
I wanted to know what was going on with this fucking dude. So the kid opens the bathroom door, and he starts walking in, and he literally, like, hesitates. You can see he, like, takes a step back and is like, what the fuck? So he just kind of, like, slowly walks into the bathroom and, like, goes the other way. And he comes out here, and I'm like, oh my god, is he going to tell his parents? Is he going to tell his parents? Doesn't say a fucking word. So, I don't know, another maybe 10 minutes goes by, and I hear the other people at the table, they're like, oh my god, is he okay? Where is he? Is he fine? Blah, blah, blah. His wife's like, oh, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. Two other kids go to the bathroom, and they do the... It's funny, because everybody that went in was children. And you got this grown-ass, drunk-ass man doing who knows what the fuck in the bathroom. So these two other boys go in there, they do the same thing the first kid did. They like double take and step back, and then they go in, and they looked like they were actually going to say something, but they didn't when they came out. They just like went back to the table and whatever. So then this dad with his 3 kids...
Well, I think I went in.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's when I went in. So she's like giving me the commentary. I can't see it because
I'm giving in the play-by-play.
It's all behind me. Like, just the way the setup is, they're all walking past me in the bathroom.
He's facing the windows, I'm facing the bathrooms, yeah.
So she's telling me all this. I'm like, I gotta go check this out. So I'm like, I gotta go pee. And she's like, huh? I'm like, I gotta go check this out. So I go in there.
I was like, you don't have to fucking pee.
I didn't. But I go in there, and so it's a really small bathroom. There's just, 1 urinal and 1 stall and the sink. So... But he's in the stall, but the door is wide open. And he can look in there. And he's just like, there's the toilet in there, but he's like in the corner behind the toilet, standing up. And he's just got his face kind of pressed into the corner. And he's just kind of, he's just kind of groaning. And every once in a while, like, you could hear him spit into the toilet. Like, he was fighting off puking.
Yeah.
He probably already had puked
Your mouth gets all, like, watery.
Yeah, he probably already had puked his brains out. But, yeah, he was in bad shape. So, I actually did end up going to the bathroom and wash my hands. And just as I'm walking out the door, I did a Ric Flair, woo! Like, super
literally,
loud.
you hear him, he's like, woo! Yeah. I'm like, Drew, what the fuck? And his wife, like, that kind of, like, set his wife off to, like, red alert. And she's like, okay. And then she, like, comes to our table, and she was like, is he okay in there? And we're like, no.
So she came kind of running down the hallway and caught me before I got to the booth.
Yeah,
and
she's like, is anybody else in there?
Is he okay? And I was like, I don't know. I was trying to wake his ass up. And then, is anybody in there? I'm like, not that I know of. Just
you go get your man, girl.
Bro, yeah. So the
best part is, like, they're probably in their late 50s. Like, they're grown-ass people.
Yeah, probably 60. Like, they were, yeah. So... She ends up going in there, and then, you can tell the rest because you saw it. I was just...
Yeah, so, like, as she's in there, there's this other older guy that goes to the bathroom, and he's like, oh, shit, there's a lady in here. And so she comes out, he goes to the bathroom, and then this dad with, like, literally 4 kids goes to the bathroom, and they see them. And I thought for sure the dad would tell, like, management or somebody at the restaurant. Nobody said a goddamn word.
After that guy was in there for probably a half an hour.
And he was in there when we left.
Like, when we left, it had probably been a half an hour of him being in the bathroom.
Easy.
Because she was talking about, let's get another margarita and see how this plays out.
He was like, no, I want to go home.
I don't want to end up like that guy.
It was comedy.
It was a good Friday.
It was.
Because this week, I don't know what it was about this week, but... It sucked, and that kind of was like, all right, a little bit of comedy relief.
Definitely.
And at least one margarita.
Give me one margarita and I open my legs. So, yeah, speaking of existential crises.
Yeah, you'll have those on your birthday every once in a while.
Oh, my God. Like, I turned 33. And
it's a good number. That's Larry Bird.
It sucks. Like, I loved celebrating my birthday when I was younger. And, as a kid, my mom would always make sure we had, like, these really grand birthdays. So, like, that's just how I guess, became accustomed to celebrate. And I always wanted to do that. And anytime I wanted to like have this huge gathering of friends to celebrate my birthday, nobody wanted to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I had never been on a party bus before I met Grant because none of my friends ever wanted to do a party bus for my birthday. Or I didn't have enough friends to, like, make it even worth it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, for Grant's birthday, he went and he got a party bus, so I got to ride on one, so that fulfilled that dream. But, like, I found that the older I get, the more and more depressing my birthday gets. Because not only am I getting older, and that's an existential crisis in itself, like, I'm 33 and I still feel like I'm 18. Like, the fact that I'm legally an adult is worrisome.
Well, I think a lot of people feel that way. I mean, I feel that way. I mean, I went rollerblading today.
Yeah, but I just mean, like, I got a lot in my head about, like, you know, what's my purpose here? I don't want to spend the next 30 years of my life slaving away and not having any... Like, the thought of being alive for another 30 years is stressful. I'm not saying I'm going to kill myself. Like, I'm definitely not suicidal. But, like, I don't look towards the future and think, oh my god, I can't wait. I look towards the future and I go, ugh.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some challenges along the way, I'm sure.
I mean, I've been through enough challenges in my fucking 20s. Like, I heard the 30s are supposed to be easier.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
I mean, except for my mental health.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you've had some, let's say, some hiccups, you know, a couple of road bumps. What is that?
I mean, I'm still kind of
speed
going
bumps.
through it. Like, my seasonal depression this year has been really bad. I wasn't, like, showering or brushing my teeth for, like...
Oh, my God.
At least a week at a
what
time.
What the fuck?
I've told you all of this. Why are you acting surprised? Like...
I'm surprised you're telling them.
That's literally what this podcast is about, Drew. Mental health and conspiracy theories. Because I'm batshit crazy. But yeah, my mental health has not been good lately. I've not been okay.
Hold up. It's been better than it has been.
In terms of panic attacks, yes. Like, my anxiety's better, but my depression is worse than it's ever been. Ever.
Okay. Well, you know, which one's worse?
I mean, they both kind of suck.
I know that. I know they both suck. But which one? I mean...
I don't know.
What a terrible question to ask you.
Yeah, I don't really have an answer for that.
I'm sorry. Which one would you prefer?
Tell me you don't struggle for mental illnesses without telling me you don't struggle for...
Like,
that's the thing, though. Like, I know, like, your family definitely has their drama, but, like, your family is so healthy compared to mine. Your relationships, I know they've been crazy, but they're still so healthy compared to the shit that I've been through. Like, I've told you about shit that I've gone through in my life and shit that exes have put me through, and it's like, your jaw goes to the ground. You're like, people have, like, really done shit like this to you? And it's like, yeah, and it sucks, because now I'm with you, and I know, like, you would never do anything to hurt me. You would never, like, I know you actually love me, and... because of these shitty fucking relationships, I'm always, like, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm just like, that's where Dream Drew comes in. He does all the things that I think you're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
No, you said a lot there, but I want the listeners to kind of, you know... First of all, I'm Prince Charming.
He really is. No, like, I'm not even kidding. You're literally, I think I was talking to Patrick about this. It was like, you're the only man I've ever actually dated. All the other kids, like, they were boys. They were little fucking boys. Only thought with their fucking dicks. Which, I mean, you do too, but it's cute. You know what I mean?
Well, hey. We all have needs.
Right, I know. But yeah, like, even though I'm with you and I'm in this amazing relationship and I have a great job and, like, we're gonna go on a vacation, like, I'm still fucking depressed.
I know.
But yeah, we're gonna go on a vacation. We're gonna go back to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo! We'll go back to some happy stuff now.
I think, like, have you been doing this the whole year?
What do you mean?
I mean, the podcast. Did we do this when we got back from New Orleans last year?
I think I had started it a little bit before. So we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary.
Okay, but like we did do a recap.
We did a recap, yes. We did do a
All
recap.
right.
I think we talked about it in a couple of episodes, but we had one specifically where we did like a recap
Good
of what
deal.
we did.
Yeah, this one.
I can't wait. We're going, but we're not going to go with my parents this time. It's just going to be us.
Yeah. Actually, that'll be, well, not totally new, but we've gone, the last couple of vacations we went on, it was with your parents.
Yeah, we went to Vegas with them.
Yeah.
And then, well, we went to Arizona by ourselves.
That's true. Yeah.
And then we went to New Orleans with my mom and Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where else did we go? Didn't we go somewhere else? Oh, we went to Omaha with them for the movie.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Always fun.
Yeah. We
Always
like
fun.
traveling with
them. They
them.
got their own shit they're doing, I think.
They do, yeah. They're going to be... Where are they going? Is it Florida or is it California?
Man.
I don't remember.
No, it's Jamaica.
Oh, that's right.
It's fucking Jamaica. Because we almost
Jimmy wanted to go. Yeah. Jimmy was like, I'm going to Jamaica. I don't care where you're going, but I'm going to fucking Jamaica.
I had to make a decision. I was like...
Well, we thought about it, but like, yeah, I love New Orleans. And there's so much that we didn't get to do when we were there that I would like the graveyard tours, the garden district, all this fun stuff. And we're staying... Normally when I go on vacations, I like to be very frugal and I like to not ball out and spend a ton of money. I'll try to find a cheaper hotel, but Drew convinced me to kind of pony up. So we got this really nice balcony suite at
right in the French Quarter,
Royal Sonesta, and it's like one of the main streets that our balcony's facing. And we're going literally the same exact time that we went last year. So we're hoping the weather is just as good as it was.
Yeah.
Because it was perfect while we were there.
Well, we'll just have to keep our eye on it. I mean, either way, we'll make it fun. But...
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the food, the beignets. I want to eat some etouffee because I didn't eat any etouffee the last time I was there.
Yeah, we've definitely got some boxes to check off.
Oh my god, we got so fucking drunk last time.
Yeah.
That bar crawl, oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be nice because when my mom goes on a vacation, she has every single thing planned out. Like, she has an itinerary and we stick to that itinerary.
Yeah.
So, there were definitely times that we had without them while we were there, but, this time it'll be nice because, we can do whatever we want when we want.
Yeah, we still got to plan some stuff out, though. There'll be a couple of days left. At least for me, I want to carve some time out to do some stuff.
Oh.
But I'm excited to walk into some shops, We had a lot of fun doing that. At least
we
I know
did.
You did, yeah.
I got your little crucifix pendant from there, one of the shops there.
Yeah, there's all kinds of jewelry and all kinds of fun
jewelry.
stuff. I said jewelry.
Yeah, jewelry. What kind of jewelry?
No, that we had fun. The crystal shops, too. There was...
yes, I need to go and get a new poison ring because mine broke and I was really sad about it.
Yeah.
I had a garnet poison ring. I also had one that was aquamarine, but I gave that to my friend Katie for her birthday. And then, literally the next month, we were at a concert and mine broke. Oh well, we're gonna go back and I can get a new one. I'm so fucking excited. But it's awesome because, time is flying by and it's literally gonna be here before. I need to start working out because I'm fat and I don't want to be fat when we go there.
Time is flying by.
I know. I don't fucking like it.
2024, we're already,
It's February 2024.
Almost 10% done with 2024, yeah. What are you going to say?
I don't know. When I think about conspiracy theories, the only thing that came to my mind right now for some reason was Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
She got killed because she was fucking both the Kennedy brothers and knew too much.
Oh. Yeah. No, that does sound... I've heard that before. Why did that come to your mind?
I don't know. It just... You asked what I thought when I thought conspiracy theory, and Marilyn Monroe just was like, boop.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what she knew. What do you think they told her?
Well, supposedly she knew about aliens and stuff, and she was gonna, give out a bunch of information, and that's supposedly why she got killed.
Okay. I could see that angle.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're looking at this as a couple different angles here. Like, I guess I don't know the real. Like, she was banging both of the Kennedys.
Bobby and JFK.
Okay. So Bobby was the attorney general during the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the deal. He was the attorney general during the JFK administration. But either way, I'm sure whatever JFK knew, RFK knew. And then they were both slamming this lady. By the way, Marilyn Monroe. What was her real name? God damn it.
Jean, Billy, no. Something Jean. Oh. It's on the tip of my tongue.
You should know this.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember. I've had 2 drinks.
Yeah. I want to say, I think... God, I always get hurt. Like, we just watched an Anna Nicole Smith documentary.
I love Anna Nicole Smith.
Which was pretty good. I
love her.
Yeah. You like Marilyn Monroe too, right?
I mean...
Too old?
Not too old.
Yeah.
I definitely have, like, an appreciation for her because she's, like, a major piece of, like, history. But, like... Yeah, like you said, like, Anna Nicole Smith is, like, more my generation.
Yeah,
Granted, I was still, like, a teensy fucking child when she was doing all her, you know, crazy shenanigans, like marrying the oil tycoon and all that fun stuff. And, like, didn't she start out as, like, a stripper?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I fucking love her. And there's a drag queen that was on RuPaul's Drag Race, Adore Delano. She does a really good impression of her.
Yeah. I can remember, like, growing up, whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Prepubescent, you know. Like,
you liked her for sure.
I was like, well, who is this crazy? But
I remember...
my dad's super old, so there's, you know,
Doesn't your dad turn like 85 this year?
84.
84.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in our house, my dad has, like, huge pictures of her nude. You've never noticed that?
No, where? In the living room?
Like, no, I don't think.
I've only ever been in the living room and the kitchen.
Yeah, you've been.
I've never been anywhere other than the living room and the kitchen.
I never took you upstairs.
No, I've never.
You saw the hallway though.
I don't ever remember seeing nude women.
If you come in, my dad's got some cool shit, but like, yeah, he definitely has. It's a poster of her nude.
Is it like one of her Playboy shoots or something?
I don't know. And then he also has, like, it's a Rolling... is it a Rolling Stones? I think it's Rolling Stones, or maybe it's a Led Zeppelin, but it's like an old concert, like, poster, and it's some naked chick or whatever.
Your fucking dad.
Of cool old
I
shit.
love it.
He's so old. I mean, he was born in 1940.
That's insane.
Before World War II.
That's fucking crazy,
right,
dude.
I know it is. Yeah, he was in Vietnam. His dad was in I think he was in World War II and Korea, Korean War.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's, dude.
Your dad's seen some things.
That's what I'm saying.
He's literally seen the evolution of technology.
Well, yeah, like...
He's seen the invention and evolution of technology.
Yes, I remember, so, you know, I was born in 84, so there was computers, but, like, they're not that the normal fucking person would use.
One server took up an entire room,
yeah.
like...
So then, you know, I'm in school, we get to, like, 1990... They have, like, the first kind of, like, tabletop computers or whatever. And I vividly remember being in first grade. And there was, like, a computer class at the old high school or whatever. And I went to it with a bunch of kids. And I think my parents were there. My dad was, like, totally against it. So he literally was like, no computers in the house. Like, we weren't allowed to have a computer, video games, or any of that shit. And, like... I thank him for it, looking back on it. Like,
my dad was the exact opposite. Like, he's literally been working with computers since they were invented.
Well, yeah, your dad's younger than my dad. Right?
I know, but, like, he told me when he was a kid, he'd get out of school and would ride his bike, like, 5 miles to go to this factory where they put together computers and literally learned everything about computers. And he's literally made a career out of it.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's so weird, like... Well, yeah, the generational differences between Even you and me.
I mean, yeah, you were born in 84, I was born in 91.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit that are like core memories from my childhood, you're like, yeah, I was in high school.
Well, just like the technology part as far as like when you first got your first cell phone. Like,
Well, they had cell phones for a lot longer than when I got my mom wouldn't let us have phones until we were 16. So like my sister's 3 years older than me. She obviously got a phone before me, but like her first phone was a Nokia. My first phone was an LG chocolate.
My first one was Nokia. But it is crazy because now it's like
Everybody has an iPhone or Android. Ugh.
I don't know. Yeah, I just go to school. Well, for me, it's crazy because my job takes me to high schools and middle schools too sometimes. But just to remember what it was like to be in school and you did not have a phone and
and if you did, you sure shit weren't allowed to use it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be out.
My teacher literally like would take phones from kids, and nowadays if teachers try to do that shit, oh my god. It would not go over well, I imagine.
Yeah, when I was in school, like, there was, like, I'm not going to lie, when I was, probably the last 2 years I was in high school, some kids did have phones, but they were the Nokias, and they were the Nokias that had the green backlit screens. Mm-hmm. It was, like, LCD, like, looking at an old Timex watch. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even, like, the color screens were not a thing for, like, 3 or 4 years after, I got one.
I remember getting an LG Dare, because that was like when touchscreens first started becoming a thing. I fucking loved that phone. Fucking loved it. But no internet, just texting and calling.
Yeah, it was minutes and all that shit, yeah.
Don't call me before 9 p.m.
Yeah, definitely, but I don't know. It's all, like, things are changing. Like, we're going, the way we're going,
I don't like it. Time's moving too fast, and I don't like where the world is going.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where a lot of my anxiety comes from.
I was just looking at Apple goggles.
Ugh, I know TikTok keeps advertising them. Like, I don't want to see this fucking meta bullshit.
I wish I could check it out.
You're falling for it, Drew.
No, like, just to see, because it's different than the other shit. So, I've experimented a little bit with, like, the Meta Quest, whatever the fuck those, the headset or whatever. Mm-hmm. So this is supposed to be different. I just like to see if it was actually better or whatever.
No, already then.
Yeah, well, I'm changing with the times, Taylor. I'm not my dad. Oh, I love him. Like, he's still kicking though. Like we were talking about. I mean, he was born so long ago, and he has seen all this shit come up, like JFK assassination, like all these conspiracy theories. It's good to...
Remember that one time we went to go see your parents and your fucking late aunt and uncle, I think it was, and I made a fucking idiot of myself by talking about all these fucking conspiracy theories about, like, Eisenhower and how the fucking moon landing was faked and all. Yeah. We got technology in exchange for harvesting humans, like, and your family was like, okay, Taylor.
The first Thanksgiving, yeah.
That wasn't Thanksgiving. That was, we literally just met them at a park. I think it was like your dad's birthday or something.
No, it was a family reunion. Even
better. Yeah. But like, it was just your family and then them too. So it wasn't like, but it was so funny because like we talked about Zachariah Sitchin and fucking Eric Von Daniken, and I talked about Chariots of the Gods, and like I still cringe about it to this day. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I fucking...
I mean, you should.
But before we left, your dad was like giving me a hug and was like, "Great conversation today, Taylor." And I was like, "You're probably being sarcastic."
No, no, because my dad. I mean, I think I've told you about this. My dad, he's been a conspiracy theorist forever. Like,
since before.
He owns all those books that you just. All those books. That
Chariots of the Gods.
He owns all of those.
Yeah, I know.
Like he bought them when they came out. Like,
yeah.
My dad. I remember he had like this whole library of old paperback books and all that shit, like Chariots of the Gods.
I have the Zachariah Sitchin 12th Planet over there.
Yeah, my dad is like the JFK, that whole shit. Like, my dad was 23 when it happened. Like, he was, and then he got into it. Like, he was. Imagine that kind of shit happening.
I've been to the grassy knoll in the window.
Yeah, he let me like read those books. I bought him hard copy versions of those books for Christmas. Like, He is, and he has every right to be. Like 9/11, I'm trying to get him on 9/11, but
Oh, you started talking to him about it, didn't you?
I tried to do it, but it's so funny because it's like, he's a hardcore JFK conspiracy theorist, but like 9/11, I bring it up and he's just like, what? Like it's
No,
so
9/11
fucking,
wasn't inside. Didn't you tell him about the other building? And he was like,
7,
what?
Yeah, which is he had no idea, which most people don't. And this probably sounds crazy, but yeah, look at Building 7. Like, I swear to God, if I got him on 9/11,
you'll get him.
He'd be like, holy shit.
Oh my God. I love your dad. I love your mom. She's the sweetest.
Yeah, she is. She's a total opposite of my dad. My dad's total type A.
She's total opposite
psycho.
of you.
Yeah, my dad's...
Like, you are a carbon copy of your dad, and your brother's a carbon copy of your mom. Like, your brother is like this very chill, laid back, like naive and innocent guy, and then you're like, I've seen some things.
My brother's not laid back.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, he's
quiet.
Yeah.
I'm loud.
It's always the quiet ones you have to be wary of.
That's what I'm saying. You say he's laid back, I'm like, he's not laid back.
You think he's gonna like shoot up a bank or something? He says he maybe. That laugh said maybe.
The difference like quiet, laid back. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
There's
God.
There's a difference.
That's fucking funny. Do
Yeah,
you ever see your brother like committing a mass murder? The look on your face.
I mean...
For legal reasons, he's not going to answer that question.
Yeah.
His face said yes.
Mitch, I love you. If you ever fucking hear this, okay? Don't listen to her, okay?
Sorry, Mitch.
It's
back. Just for the views.
He's had a rough, couple of years.
He has had it, yeah. But I think he's doing pretty good.
All right. Yeah, here we go.
Are you going to spill his tea?
This is my masculine fragility again.
You're going to spill the tea on your brother?
He got fucked over by a woman, like hardcore.
This was like a year ago.
Yeah. But
he was going to marry her.
Up, dude. Like, yeah.
And then, like, 2 months before the wedding, she was like, by the way, I've been cheating on you this whole time.
Man, oh man. Yeah, she got a couple kids by her previous marriage.
Drew was like, you should just continue with the marriage and then leave her ass at the altar.
I wanted him to, yes.
He wanted him to do that so
to
bad.
Drop a nuclear bomb on this
but he was an adult and he broke up before the wedding.
That's not my brother.
Yeah.
But, like, that's so not my brother that he didn't know what to do. He was like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, all right, well, you got to be like, fuck off.
Yeah, bitch, get out.
He was like thinking about
They were like working together and still living together. Yeah.
So I don't know. That is the difference between him and I. I am like you. I'm
Whore.
type A. I don't know, but I've been, we are different, so we've had a different life experience. I get myself into a lot of shit.
And he's only a year younger than you. That's the craziest thing. And you guys are polar opposites.
Yeah, like a year and a half or whatever. But yes, I've gotten myself into a lot of shit and had to get myself out of it, whereas he has played life a lot more safe.
He doesn't take a lot of risks.
So when crazy shit like this
you were
happens,
like surprised that he even proposed.
I don't know. I was on the fence with this broad.
You didn't. You did not like her. There was no fence. He did not like her.
I was trying to be diplomatic here.
No, he didn't like her from the beginning. He's like, all he ever does is bitch about her.
Yeah.
But then they started being good together. But I was like, shit or get off the pot. And he was like, I don't know. And and now look, she did him a favor.
He's doing good. He just got a promotion. Actually, he got a couple of promotions.
He's in like the National Guard.
Army Reserve.
Army Reserve.
Got a promotion there, and then in his day-to-day job got a promotion there. So good on you, Mitch. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Good on you, Mitch. That's funny.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's not much else in the short term that's coming up. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans is really the only big highlight for me. I can't
Valentine's Day.
I know.
It's next week.
I told you. Oh my God! Should we do this on the? No. Should we do this on the podcast? Hang on.
What is it?
Drew, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh God, not the question.
Will you be my Valentine? For reference, since you guys can't see, but I just pulled out a box and a card. So yeah, and then there's also a photo album. The only photo that's in there so far is the cover one.
This is so early.
That's because I'm asking you to be my Valentine.
Okay.
There's nothing in there except for the cover photo. But
it's blank.
I was going to go and print them off this weekend, but then I was lazy. And you have to open this first. There's a little box. I handmade this.
Heavy.
Well,
There's some serious weight to it.
It's a stone heart that I painted, and it says "Cooler than Cupid."
Where the fuck did you get this?
I went to the Dollar Tree and I put this all together and I painted it and all that fun stuff.
You painted it?
Yeah, I painted it. Now read the card.
Oh my God.
It's so cute. And then look, what's the box say?
Perfect. Like P-A-W.
Perfect
And there's a
together.
picture of cats and dogs.
There's like a little bus
riding
full of
in
little
a-
animals.
It's a double-decker bus.
And it says love.
They're in Britain, apparently.
And then I got him a card.
It's
He's
a
opening the card.
It's a Hallmark card.
ASMR.
It's a Hallmark card. I'm pulling the
ASMR.
I'm pulling the card.
Whisper. It's ASMR. Wait. You gotta rip the paper for the mic. Hold the fucking card. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're done with the ASMR. Alright, what's the card say?
Ooh,
What's it say?
hold on. To the man I love you can mean so many different things, but I hope you always know what it means to me. It means you keep giving me new reasons to love you. The old reasons mean even more as time goes on, and I'm grateful every day of my life that by some beautiful, magical miracle, we ended up together.
I know, right?
I love you, in italics. and I hope you don't mind hearing that for the rest of forever. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you times infinity. Taylor.
Oh, will you be my Valentine?
Yes. You jumped the gun by like a week.
I have to ask you to be my Valentine before
Is that how it
Valentine's
works?
Day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You asked me to be your Valentine and then you take me
I
out.
always do it on the day of like an asshole.
Well, that's because you're really bad at buying gifts
God,
and
I
you'd
really
wait until the
wanted
last
I
minute.
thought this was going to have something I could eat inside of it.
Well, I knew you didn't really eat candy, and the only thing I was gonna put in there was chocolate. So, like, what I'm gonna let me put a fucking protein bar in
That's
there. Like, that's not
adorable.
romantic. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
the gesture.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everybody has a happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to end the podcast.
I think so too.
I hope everybody also has a good Valentine's Day, and if you
Yeah.
don't have a Valentine, we will also be your Valentine.
Yeah, everybody deserves love, as weird as it may be.
We love you.
As weird as you may be.
I love you. As
I
weird
love
as,
you.
and I'm very weird.
Hey,
All right, guys. I have no idea when the next episode will be out, but I'll keep you all posted. Bye.